everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this really gorgeous, bold makeup look, and I'm going to be using the Peony Botanical Nutritious Color Eyeshadow Trio right here, and my friend Kendall gave this to me. I will leave her Instagram in the description below, and I just love it so much. I've been reaching for this a lot lately. The colors are just so stunning and pigmented. I had to share it with you guys, and I did do the rest of my makeup beforehand, so if you're curious about how I did that, just click the link below to see my previous video. And the only thing that I did differently today was add a little bit of my Ellen Tracy bronzer. So if you want to know how to get this eye look right here, then keep on watching. Okay, so I just primed my eyelids with the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Primer, and I just applied it all over my eyes, a little bit on my brow bone, and some underneath my eye, because I always put a little bit of shadow near my waterline. So now I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution Iconic Pro 1 palette, and I'm going to use this color right here, and it's called Luna. And I'm just taking this with a standard eyeshadow brush. And this one is by Jackie and Laurent. And I'm going to apply this nude shadow all over my eyelid and anywhere that I put concealer to set it so that it's not too tacky. This will give us a really nice base for all of our other shadows to stick onto and blend out really nice and easily. Now we are going to be dipping into the star of the show, this gorgeous eyeshadow trio by the brand Peony, and I was going to use this e.l.f. baked eyeshadow trio in Brown Bonanza, but I looked back at my videos and I have used a lot of e.l.f. recently, so I thought that I would change it up a bit. But if you do want to see a video where I compare these two because they are quite similar, then just leave a comment down below and I will be sure to do that for you guys. So the shadow trio looks like this, and there's this really pretty cream gold shade, a really nice nude that actually has some gold sparkle in it as well, and the least pigmented but still a pretty good eyeshadow with this nice brown in the middle. So I'm going to be taking the double-ended brush out of my Makeup Revolution palette and dipping into this brown shade with the fluffy end of my brush and just swirling it around to pick up the product. I'm going to place a card from the outer edge of my eye and line it up to my brow bone and place the eyeshadow there and then blend it out. Card helps us create a really pretty, nice, crisp line, and now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eye. Now that our creases are done, we are going to go straight into this really gorgeous cream gold shade, and at first I'm going to pick it up with that same flat eyeshadow brush from earlier and just kind of deposit the color where I want it, and we can always intensify that pigment with our finger later. Using our finger can sometimes be a little bit messy. We're going to go back in with that same blending brush and just flick out the brown shadow and make sure that it's nice and clean, because we don't want our gold to look muddy, and we're going to blend out any harsh lines. There, and now it's super pretty and bright and shiny and sparkly, and I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other eye. I'm really pressing the brush into the lid to try and minimize fallout, but if you do experience some, just flick it away and don't press it into the skin. The difference, finger, brush. Now we are almost done, and I'm going to go into that brown once again, just swirling my brush around in there, not picking up too much color though, and I'm going to deepen up that crease. Once I'm satisfied with the intensity of my shadows, I'm going to take my pinky finger and dip into that last shade, the really pretty sparkly cream color, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner and blend it out onto the inner half of my waterline as well. And then with that same blending brush, one last time, I'm going to blend out any parts that may have been too harsh, because like I said before, using your finger can get a little bit messy. Now I'm going to take the other end of that Makeup Revolution brush, and it is a smaller eyeshadow brush but still flat, and I'm just going to drag some of that dark brown shade on the lower outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to connect it to the other brown that we put earlier. Then taking the blending brush and just going to buff that out, because we do not want this to be too harsh. And we're done with the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go ahead and do mascara, but first, before I forget, like I did last time, let's curl those lashes. This will give us that extra oomph to add to this really pretty bold look. I'm using this $1 one by e.l.f. And a quick tip before I go, if your outer edge is not as crisp as you would like it, just run some concealer or eye primer right around there and dab it in so as not to disturb the rest of your makeup, and you're good to go. Okay, so now we're done with our eyes. I really love this eye look because it's so simple and easy, yet it looks simply stunning. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look, and I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!